Wide Angle Youth Media's Baltimore Speaks Out program and the Enoch Prefrey Library presents Be More Safe.
We are young people living in Baltimore City, and we are intrigued by how violence impacts us.
In the first 4 months, Baltimore City has already experienced 66 homicides. Last year, the death of Freddie Gray triggered community members to protest and riot for justice in different communities. I don't feel safe when I have to walk the streets of Baltimore.
Last year, there was a total of 344 homicides. Almost one person was killed each day. I do not feel safe in Baltimore because there is too much killing and people are not setting a good example for the younger children.
Baltimore City has a lot of problems when it comes to violence.
I feel as though the violence is just people's way of expressing themselves as how they feel. They feel as though they have control when they have either a weapon or something over that person.
I do not feel safe in Baltimore because of all killings and anything else that you could get hurt from.
Well, the increased violence and crime rate has a lot to do with our communities falling apart. There's no sense of a community bond, people looking out for each other, especially our children. They're just lost, and it's sad.
I feel as though it's a lack of community. I also feel like a lack of extracurricular activities for children in the area. A lot of times the youth can't find a way to vent or take out, exude their energy in constructive areas, so they sometimes just go to violence.
We ask community members and leaders for their solutions to create a safer Baltimore.
In terms of priorities, we need to think about crime and safety differently. I want to make the police more accountable. I want to make neighborhoods safer. And we also need to make sure that our school system ensures that everybody learns. I want to enact specific strategies around adult literacy.
I think one of the most important things that we can do is get people talking to each other again. I think it's really important. And I think the other thing that's really important to do is have kids graduate from high school with a toolkit that allows them to get the job of their choice in today's economy.
The state has a role in funding or making sure that every child across the state of Maryland receives the same type of education through K through 12. So education is very much key. And then once you get the education and once you have the recreation part, it comes a time where youth want to actually go to work and they want to make sure that they learn life skills in reference to how to show up to work on time, how to make sure that you're dressed appropriate, how to respect others and things of that nature. But it's the legislatures and it's the community and it's the adults' responsibility to make sure that you have those resources, to have those training to be successful in life.
We have to do a few things. One is we have to do specific interventions to stop violence. Some plans we've done before in the city, some we have to do better, some we haven't done. And also we have to do interventions so that we keep kids and we keep adults out of the system entirely. One example is a program called Safe Streets, which exists in this city, but I'd like to expand. And Safe Streets takes people who have experience in communities to go in when an act of violence happens. They go in and make sure that it doesn't spiral into additional acts of retaliation. And so that's a program that's worked in other cities. It's worked in Baltimore. It really needs to be spread out across all the neighborhoods that we need.
These are 3 solutions that we would like to see implemented.
We just feel as though they should change gun laws so that not everyone has the right to gun control.
I feel like we need more police officers on the street and more cameras on the corners.
We feel as though Baltimore should have more after-school programs so that kids won't feel like they have to do bad things to get attention.
As a class, we decided to write a letter to the next elected mayor asking, how can you fix what's been going on?
Do your part to make Baltimore safer by volunteering at your local community center, schools, libraries, and role modeling for younger people.